Okay, sure. Okay. Let's. Everyone's ready, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay, cool. Let us begin. It's been a long time since our last session. 2 years. So normally, what we do is, when we start, one of the players does a recap of the last, and if they do a decent job, I'll give them a, which I'll explain later. But this time, since it's been so long, we're gonna do the special Dungeon Master recap because you guys don't even know what's happening anymore, right?
Mm.
where am I?
Okay, so technically we ended off Monday where you're already at school, but we're gonna rewind time a little bit. Retcon you guys going to school. So we're just gonna go back to the Sunday night. Oh, or I guess Saturday night because I deleted Sundays for in this world. I just killed them. There's a 6-day week. Easier to math. Why are you just typing dot repeatedly?
I'm getting it off the screen, don't worry. Okay, we're good.
So is this the narrator recap or is it like the teacher?
You'll see. Okay, we're gonna go. Both Anakin and Malka have completed their first week of school, end of Saturday night. They go to bed, and they have a long dream. They feel as if they've slept for like 2 years. When they wake up on Monday morning, they're a little groggy and have trouble recollecting what happened in the past week. Even yesterday, it just feels like so long ago. They both end up having this problem. Wait. What? Oh wait. Oh, I thought that was like a. So they spend a few minutes talking through with each other to recollect the events of the past. Right. That's where I'm gonna give you the. So, I divided into 3 chapters, I guess. In the first section, we had, in the same room, Malkov, Rockin, and Anakin first meet up in their room when they are unpacking. They assign a bed to each of them. Malka, alone, goes to speak with the teacher at school about a letter, who informs him of Jack Cameron, a veteran adventurer from the Immortal Arms Guild. Malka goes to meet Jack, and Jack is willing to help if he can get some help as well. He needs help opening a box. It's bound by magic, and that's something he's not good at. Malka gathers his roommates, and together, with their help, they help Jack with the ritual to open that they need to open the box. The box opens, revealing a necklace along with a piece of jewelry. A swarm of Nautics start being released as well. Jack tells the party to run, but they stay to help, and after helping Jack, he tells them of Jamie Tucker, who McCall later meets in private and leaves the group goes through their regular school orientation. Rockin has an embarrassing situation with some other students during lunch, and after having the students laugh at him, he leaves the cafeteria to eat with the rest of his party who split up with them earlier at lunch. During the following days before class, the group tries to meet with Jack, but he has hastily left the guild and they don't know when he'll be back. And now we will get to chapter 2. So that's when you first started going to school, where you met your teacher, Isaac Hurlman. He was glancing at the group when at the start of the year, he was assigning the groups that you guys will be in, the parties that you will be doing quests. And at the beginning, you noticed that he glanced at the group, saying when he said, "Some of you barely got in." And additionally, he didn't look at the group as he rolled his dice 3 times less than when assigning groups, the same size of the party. Saying, there was also on that same day when you guys were looking to complete the potion making task that was assigned to you, you met 2 kids in the street whose names were Toby and Jim. They were talking about a potion maker in Jorah's house next to the knife store. The kids bumped into Anakin, who said something that indicated he had overheard the conversation and ran away. The students asked for a knife store to a random asked where the knife store was to a random passerby, who said, "I don't know which store you're talking about, but this general store sells knives," and directed the party to the Deserving Day, which is a general store that Anakin tried to befriend the owner of to no success yet. Meeting with merchants in the later they met with the merchants in the Purple Galleon about the quest. He told them to get some crab claws from the Lucky Hellhound, which they did, and they were able to cut through the crowd because of their affiliation to Glimmer. Then they had the potion made at the mixing. Oh, they had to have had the potion made at the Mixing Menace, but they didn't believe they were really students based on their appearance and believed them to be thieves. Without the identification cards that they needed, they were unable to convince the owner. After raising a ruckus, they were kicked out of the store under threats of using bodyguards and calling the town guard. One of the things the owner said during their conversation was, Glimart students learned to make that potion in their first year. The students, armed with that knowledge, later bribed some upper year students to make the potion. Upon returning turning in the task, they discovered that one group was unable to complete their mission slaying rats. There was a huge nest rather than what the task had assumed there'd be. The teacher, upset that the students didn't ask for backup and that protocol demanded, but foolishly risked their lives to try and prove themselves, the group injured and unable to fight, and the rest of the class having seen combat in their task, the teacher offered the task to your group if you wanted to do the extra task. The party defeated the rats and found a key and a tunnel. They go down the tunnel to find a path into the sewers. The sewers is blocked on its northern path with a strange wall that the water seems to be traveling through, but visually looks like the water is coming out of. Towards the south, they find a locked gate and a mural of martial artists in magical attire and a powerful magic orb that is marked with accurate magical art. During the reporting of the task, there was a lie about a fake sewer monster that was fabricated. They were given 7 points for the first task, and partial gold from the quest weren't given, and that number was 48 gold. So as of right now, Anakin and Malka, you can add 4 gold to your sheets because those remaining players were not there, so you get their money now.
Okay.
Anakin, Zanji, you know how to add, right? You can add score.
I had. So the sheet that used to
PDF.
exist. The PDF.
The one that I gave you,
Okay.
have a downloaded copy on your thing.
Okay.
Where it says gold, increase it by 24, and then save the file.
Oh,
Okay.
increase it by 24?
Yes.
Oh.
So it's 48 split amongst the two of you, so 24 each.
I see.
Alright, you guys did that, right?
Yeah.
Working on it. I'll be fine. I got this.
And then after that, the next day, you guys learn to sense magic signature, which is the first stage of a newfound ability. This basically means that you could identify how much HP. During the class sparring sessions that day, Rockin wrecked Ryan Smacy with a 1-hit in this bar. Malka won a close duel. He had 1 HP before losing with an arrogant man whose name I don't know refers to you. Oh, I don't think you ever got his name. What with a certain man?
Yeah,
no. And the audience was talking about this man, saying, "Oh, maybe he's not that strong. Maybe he just looks big." Anakin almost killed Mondr Ginte. Mondr Ginte would have won in a 1-hit if not for the rage damage reduction. But then Anakin just. And then after that, you guys received your full photo identification card. Ooh. That was the first 2 chapters. The last chapter before this one, chapter 3. They got Malka got the beetle examined in the guild and researched in the library. Beetle was created in the lab. They're undead beetles. But they were not magical. Okay, so one point of confusion, I think, for Malka's character, or I guess with what was said when I watched the VOD, was that they're not magically reanimated. They're like scienced back together. Which I guess made you confused on that. You assumed that the magic resistance because they were already dead and they were magical, but it was not necessarily the case. There was a different magical source that prevented them from magic. The undead beetle has magic resistance to poison. Someone with the necessary skill can make anti-poison potion. So the magic that protects them from poison is different from what's reanimated. Um, Anakin went to look for Patricia, the owner, or sorry, not owner, the what is it called? The person in charge of a club?
Gee.
Crap.
President? Club president? No.
Yeah, club president, club president
Oh.
of the club. But ended up giving her roommate a line. Said he'd make her a pie sometime and forgot her name. Anakin made a salad for Patricia, and it wasn't good. But together they made a pie for her roommate. Anakin cried twice. Later, the group stays at the door, or fake cries. He squirts lemon in his eyes. Later, the group stays at the dorm eating the pies Anakin bought, but never gave the club. So Rockin hangs around the group A, learns of Erin Wessel, a female who drank a potion to change genders to male while traveling and only just returned to original gender, and then he races the group. And from first to last place, it was Ephraim, Aaron, Ryan, Malia, and Rockin. Then in the sparring session, Anakin has a close spar with Rockin. Malcal heals Monter before their spar, and after both combatants miss a bunch of attacks, Malcal ends up the victor. In class, they learn to make pocket potions. Anakin made a pocket potion of healing plus thrice, and then he also buys off the bottles, sells them. Rockin starts training his running and speed with Montegirte and learns of a famous monk that used a magic artifact. Malcal explores the sewers. Then you had the potion quiz taken. Malcal got 20 out of 20. Anakin, Rockin, most students got 19. The man that Amod sparred with got 17, and Aaron and Monder got 20. Malcal learns of the famous monk Lambert and his legend. A phoenix, a moral but vengeful agent, was attacking a series of cities with no recorded reason, and Lambert ran through the walls of flames many times with incredible speed for hours. He saved over 1,000 lives and became a symbol of bravery and is popular among teenagers and young adults. Rockin talked to Monder about the mural, who mentioned that the artist must have some magical knowledge to draw it so accurately. Malcal gains his detect magic ability. Pumpkin Pie, now introduced at the cafeteria, meets the cooking club and later the third roommate. Brings a chef who tells his story of pumpkin pie. They both cry from the pie. There is a magical painting technique used to draw the mural to get the desired magical effect. Magic artistry is rare because the artist must have knowledge to imbue magic in his tools himself, but there are a few examples in history, is what Malcal learns in the library that day. Anakin starts eating things to develop his palate and learns the magic sensory skill with Malcal's help in the library. Malcal studies Idiot's Guide to Alchemy 101. Rockin finds Tommy Tucker on the street and chases him and then organizes a meeting. Student tells the player characters that teacher wants to talk to them in his office later today. The PCs decide to talk to Tommy first and head over to Malcal recognizes the room. Turns out Tommy is the son of Jamie, and he's used his father's key to access secret areas in the sewer to paint his mural. He made a map. On it are 3 secret areas that he used a modify alarm spell on. He waited 1 week to make sure it was safe. 2 areas he deemed were safe. He made a mural of Lambert in one and Jack in the other. The third he deemed too dangerous because it was actively being. The teacher was unable to locate the hole in the sewer walls and quite concerned. The group says maybe the rats were diseased or had poison and they were hallucinating the whole thing. The group then leaves to enjoy some personal time before class the next day. Rockin meets the teacher in the hallway and asks for advice on his magic. The teacher tells Rockin about a book which he studies in the library and learns to detect magic schools. Malcal studies some more about potions in the library to learn a new recipe, and Anakin works odd jobs around the city and earns 10 silver pieces. The potion knowledge that Malcal gained from these books, the 101 and the N1, I said he will get a recipe for, and I will give that. I guess I'll wait for some actual action before I give him that. I know it was a very long recap, but yeah, it's been 2 years, so I figured I'd make sure to cover everything.
Bro, half the stuff you said, I'm like, I don't even remember this.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's why I wrote it out because I knew these would be stuff that you might not remember.
dude, I straight up don't know how to save the PDF.
Control S.
Tori, can you help this
Control
guy
S.
save a PDF?
But then it will just have another copy of it. So I got it from the Discord. It's on my desktop. I open the I double click it, then it opens in Firefox. I edit it, and then if I save it, does it just pop back onto the desktop as a different version?
Are you,
Okay, when you save it, just click the file or name it as the same thing. It'll say a file like this already exists.
So I just have to like rewrite over it every time?
Yeah, I mean that's what saving is. Technically, that's happening anyways.
I guess.
Okay, so while he fixes that up, okay. Both
Huh.
Malcolm and Anakin, satisfied that they covered all the important details of the week, get ready for the school that morning. But something seems strange. That's when they both realize Rockin isn't here. In fact, all his bags and things are all packed. As strange as that is, they're going to be late, so they decide to check if he's already gone to class. Perhaps he's moved to a new room. So Anakin and Malcolm leave for class, and arriving to class, they don't see Rockin, but instead see one unfamiliar face sitting at the back of the class. Before class starts, the teacher motions for the two of them to step outside the class with him. After following him outside, the teacher closes the door and makes sure no one is in the hallway before finally. Okay, now we're actually starting with the
what day is it today?
Monday.
Monday,
Monday. Yeah.
first day of the week. I just basically did all that to like retcon kind of like you guys just going to class. It was just like a 1 minute thing, but yeah. Okay, cool. Right, so you guys are in the hallway with your teacher, Isaac Curlman. Zanji, you finished your gold thing, right?
Yeah.
All right. It's unfortunate that you have to find out this way, but it seems Rockin will no longer be able to help you with your quest. In fact, he won't be in class anymore. He's no longer with us at this school. He has been expelled. There has been a mugging of some individuals in Ospard from a student wearing the Quill Marks insignia. Now, I personally don't think it was him. He definitely didn't seem like the criminal type. But he has confessed, and there's nothing I could do to convince him to say anything. Now, this matter has already been closed and everything dealt with, so there's little to be gained from knowing the truth about what happened. I would wager he was covering for someone else, and I'm sure you two know a little bit about what was going on. I hope you two take this as a warning to be careful going forward, which is why I'm telling you this. But keep in mind, this is a secret. I would have you two keep this information to yourselves. Isaac gives both of you a stern look.
Under my breath, I think. Free real estate.
Also, on the matter of the hole in the sewer, we're gonna assume your group made a mistake. We can't seem to find anything and can't waste time on an unreliable report. Unless there is another report or corroborating evidence that comes through, we're gonna treat this matter as being dealt with. Bling, bling, bling. The school bell rings. Well, appears it's time for class. He turns back to the classroom, opens the door, and motions for the two of you to class.
Yeah, go in and take my seat.
I scurry in very slowly.
I don't think that's what story means.
I'm kind of big. I will do my best.
He also will slowly follow behind Anakin as he enters the classroom, and waits for both of you to take your seat before he starts. Today, there are a few unusual things that will be happening in class. Firstly, Rockin has had other personal matters to deal with, so he will be leaving Glimar. We are sad to see him go. You see there is a bit of surprise in the students' faces as they hear the news. Secondly, in order to fill the missing seats in our class, we have accepted 2 new students. I know this is unprecedented, but we rarely see students leave so early in the year, and these 2 students were eager to join, even with such a short notice. The second student will be arriving in the next few days. He motions for you to stand up, Tori.
I stand up.
Can you give a description of how your character looks to everyone else?
So I am. Where's my? I'm 5'4", 136 pounds, and I have about jaw length hair that's green. It's not straight. That is me.
Okay. Now, as Group D is only a party of 2, the new students will join them to make a full party of 4. This works out nicely for us, as today you have to pick a new quest to take. He motions at the almost empty quest board at the back of the class. It seems once again the other students managed to pick their quest before you. J, you will be responsible for catching up on missed work on your own time, but fortunately for you, you have one of the smartest and strongest students. I trust you'll be caught up in no time. Now, for the rest of the students, clubs have started this week, so try them out and join one before the week ends. You don't have to, but I encourage everyone to join. You will learn valuable skills that would be of use to you as an admin. Now, I'll give Group D a chance to get acquainted and select their quest. After you've done so, you can join us on the school grounds where the rest of us will be sparring. The professor and the rest of students get up and leave the class. A few turn to look at the J before they go. And Anakin gets one look from one of the girls, and they leave.
Do I know who that was?
I don't think you know her name. No, you definitely don't know her name, but you've seen her in class, I guess.
Is there a descriptive adjective that I can remember?
Descriptive adjective. Let's see how does.
Hair, attractive, number.
10 on attractiveness.
God, I should have wrote it down.
Looks like a sorcerer. I think there's only 2 sorcerers in the class, and she's the only female, so female sorcerer.
Can I
Okay.
tell what kind of what the intention behind the look was? Was it like fear because I
Okay,
accidentally
roll
killed
insight if
somebody?
you want.
Okay. Write the sheet.
Oh.
There's like 3 different things open and it's hard.
Wait, why do you have 3
Okay.
things open?
Because there's Chrome and then there's Firefox and then there's
Why don't you just
Yes.
move the document to Chrome then?
well, that would be
I mean,
Oh,
okay,
wait, it's a-
after this, I've been saying this, just use, especially you should just use adventure roll, or codex, not roll.
yes, I need to get this onto there.
Yes. Okay, anyways, but that's besides the point.
It looks like I don't have any modifier. Everything is just dashes.
What?
Let me see. Insight?
Yeah.
Do you not have an updated sheet or something?
I mean, I have my wisdom is +2, so it's 14, but my insight, everything's all dashes.
Send me a screenshot of what you're looking at, because I opened up your sheet as well, and this is what I'm looking at.
Okay.
I love how I know the answer to what I'm asking you to do, like within a second, because I have your sheet open too, just to make sure anything you're doing is correct. But I want you to learn how to do it, so I'm not.
Okay, let me grab a stippy tool.
We got. Why is it just thing? Wait, why is it an X rather than a dot?
That's what I don't know. This is what I've always saw, and I was like, you know what? There are numbers on there.
Okay, wait. Are you? What do you have this open in?
Wait,
Mozilla.
try turning off. Wait, do you have Dark Reader on?
No, it's Mozilla.
Oh, okay.
Don't you have like Adobe Acrobat Reader or something?
Don't know what that is.
Oh my gosh. Okay, here. This is what you're gonna do. Okay.
Oh, that's why you're having issues saving it. Because Firefox is meant more for reading files, not that good for saving them.
Just open it on Chrome, man.
I'll put it on Chrome then.
I think Chrome is not going to be as good either. You just need to have
Do you
a-
not have?
Is that like something
Okay,
I have
okay.
What
on?
is Corey?
Wait, is the PDF itself fine?
How would I know?
I think the PDF is fine. His just having.
Okay. Okay, dude, just go to Adventures Codex. I'm pretty sure you can just import a character sheet from a PDF, maybe.
Okay, you know what, Zanji? I'm gonna deal with this for now, but we'll fix this for the next session. We already wasted a lot of time.
Okay. Just give him
Advent-
screenshots.
In
of
before, we're gonna
important
just
stuff.
play for like 10 minutes, and that's gonna be the entire session because there's technical issues. So, yeah, just roll with the +2 now.
Okay.
I'll
A
add
plus
the
2?
I'll add the 24 gold on this sheet as well.
Just DM him some like important information like weapons and his stats.
I mean, he should have the other stuff working, right? You have your weapons and stuff.
My weapons? Yeah. So there's like a little paragraph down there of like
Okay.
my things
Okay.
like staff and broom, bucket.
You can tell that there's something she wants to say to you, but clearly not the time.
Oh. Okay. I'll try to find her later.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, everyone has left, and you guys are alone in the now.
Okay. I stand up and I look over to this. I don't think they said their name, right?
They did.
They did. Okay. I say, okay, Jay. What are you good at?
Oh, do I answer?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Yes. I'm decently strong and wise.
So you're a wise guy, eh? I asked in a very
Can I
encouraged-
tell from just like looking at them like what are they wearing? What are you wearing?
The school uniform? Does the school not have a uniform?
No.
The uniform is your own armor and stuff that you would bring. It just has like a cloak with your insignia on it. But yeah, for the most part, you'd be wearing whatever gear you have. So there's wizards and fighters and all sorts of stuff. It makes sense to have a uniform if you have.
I see.
There's
Then
just one cloak.
Oh, well, that's all I'm wearing then. Just like regular street clothes and a cloak.
And the cloak underneath. Okay. I get the basic gist of it. Okay. I just walk up to the board. Let's look at the quests.
While you are reading, I challenge Jay to an arm wrestling.
Arm wrestle? Alright, let's go. And then, wait, so, let me,
Okay, you want to actually arm wrestle?
yeah, but,
Oh, you're
I have
a
a
wise guy.
question.
Okay, hold
eh?
on. Let me go to. I don't know why I have you guys stuck on that map. That's like the last.
Whoa.
It's the icon of the school.
Yeah, but it was so zoomed in, it like smacked me in the face. So you're a wise guy, eh? It's tough as well, I hear you say. Well, let's find out how tough he really is. Arm wrestle me. Right now. I get over the table, put it between us, and I get in position.
To get in position opposite of him.
Since I'm challenging you, I'll let you pick left or right hand.
Left.
Is it the were rat and the
Okay, if
griffin?
you guys want to do your arm wrestle, I need both of you guys to make a strength check to see who wins. The contest.
Is it the were rat and the griffin task?
Yeah, I'll put those.
No,
In
I have them. I was just looking at them.
If I click this, does this just throw it in your face?
Yes.
Kind of. I'll put them here so stream can see.
So you can zoom in and do whatever you want to that, Tori, so you can read it.
My strength is 18, so it's +4.
Yes.
Mine's
1d20
14.
plus 4.
Does mine, is it +2?
Yes.
So, no. Yes. D
Is it,
+2.
is
Wait,
I'm
why
not,
is this +2?
I'm not left-handed. So does that mean they had advantage because they chose left hand? Are they left-handed?
It doesn't matter.
Wait, hold on. Wait. This it is important though. Wait, were you left-handed?
Me?
You ambidextrous?
I would say ambi, since I do a lot of tricks.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I
you
have.
know what? Okay,
So
hold on.
Tori has advantage. I
Can I
have
not
disadvantage.
can I not choose that?
Yeah, you can. Okay, you should
Okay.
have said it before you rolled. In general, you want to figure out what the conditions are before you do the check, but you can roll one more time to see. If you pass it.
Okay, so how do I roll with disadvantage?
You don't roll with disadvantage normally, which you've done. You got a 14. Tori gets advantage, so she rolls twice and takes the higher of the two rolls. She already rolled once, which was not enough, so she get roll one more time. And she fails both her checks. So in the strength contest between Jay Charlton and Anakin, Jay Charlton has the advantage being ambidextrous, but the difference in strength is just too much. Anakin wins by decent, slamming your hand onto the ground
Ground?
or table, I guess.
Oh. How does disadvantage work?
How does what?
How does disadvantage work? Because I'm right-handed for sure.
Um,
And then left hand, I don't actually even do anything. I don't actually know. Yes.
I think just over the whole situation, I either give you disadvantage or I give her advantage. I don't give you both because that'd be like I won't give her advantage.
I see. But in the case that I had disadvantage, what would that mean for the roll?
Pardon?
If I had disadvantage, what would that mean for the roll? Like, how would I like?
So usually you get disadvantage when you are hindered from doing something to your full ability, and someone else gets advantage if they are doing better. So technically, you should have rolled disadvantage, and she should have just had advantage, I guess. But I mean regular roll. But oh well.
Oh,
Functionally, it's similar.
I see. But what would my roll look like if I had disadvantage? Would it be like a 1d10 or like a -4?
The thing is, D10, doesn't that like cap your
Yeah.
thing instead of giving you like a lesser chance?
Have these guys done their arm wrestling thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So the name Shundu, is that the name we know for the general store owner or no?
Yeah, that's the same guy.
It's the same guy. Okay.
Yeah, from the one.
Okay, I
General
take that and then I walk up to them as they're like finishing up their arm wrestling thing. I just slam the paper on the desk and then just leave the room. I head towards the location.
Oh, interrupting my like victory dance or
Yeah,
whatever.
as like you win, I just put the paper on the like kind of just like and start heading out, and I just say I'll meet you there, and I just leave.
Oh, what a rush filler. I guess we better go. Walk out of the room,
Anakin,
bringing the paper with me, and the hand I never release, so I just like drag her or him along, them along.
ooh. Do you want to do anything about that, Jay?
I mean, I guess he's not supposed to know yet. If
No,
it's
Jay
in.
said he's dragging your hand.
Oh, I see. I mean, that's a free ride.
Oh wait, we didn't roll attractiveness.
Oh,
Do you want everyone to roll attractiveness? I mean, technically it's your character, so you could pick it as well, but
I mean, I feel like the game would just be easy mode if I got something really high, or if I just chose it really high. I don't really know how attractive my character would be. My character wouldn't even know how attractive he'd be.
I feel like it is important to roll because that gives you character.
It's more like life.
all right. For attractiveness, you don't get to roll 4d6. You only roll 3.
Oh,
You don't get auto.
Should I
you don't
roll?
get the
I'll
bonus.
write it here. Is it? Wait, what is it? Is it R exclamation
3d6.
mark or exclamation mark R?
Slash?
Oh, slash R. 3d6 like this. 8.
Wait, 3.
Okay, 8, 11.
Oh, wait, oh, I forgot the R. My bad.
Dude, I rolled a 1. That's so tragic.
15.
Holy shit! What the heck is this?
Right.
What
Got
the
one of the
heck?
more attractive characters.
Nice too.
I got a 1.
I got a 1 too. You got a 6 and a 4. Chill, dude. I got a 2 and a 1.
Zanja, you're so
That
above
was
average.
Actually, did that?
I gotta get more points into my attractiveness when using pies. Pies add like a plus modifier.
Okay, if you want to write your attractiveness somewhere on your sheet, because there's no actual spot for it, this is just something that, I guess.
Yeah.
Next to my name.
Do I put 15 or 9? I mean 11. Do you subtract the lowest one?
No. You just got a 15.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
15 out of 18.
Okay,
Nice.
Seth, you guys did your rolls, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Malcog grabbed the sheet,
No.
started leaving the class.
I didn't grab the sheet. I left the sheet on the table.
Oh, you
Ah.
just looked at it, pointed to it, and then just walked away?
Yeah, I just like put it on the like on the table and then just like walked away.
Okay.
I
After
grabbed
you
the
leave it on the table,
paper.
you started walking away. Anakin and was dragging Tori along.
Not dragging, more like over the shoulder.
Okay.
Anakin was dragging Jay along.
Not dragging like on the ground, like more like over the shoulders.
You're not dragging. You're like pulling Jay along, and Jay is going along with the free ride. And that's when you feel something happen in your pocket. You turn to look, and you see Jay trying to rob you.
What?
Did I roll?
You already rolled.
Oh, I thought we. Oh, okay.
Right?
I'm not sure what you meant by on 20.
Roll 20.
Do I roll? Huh?
That's the name of the website we're playing on.
Oh, I was really confused. Oh, you put them in two separate sentences, so I was confused. I mean,
sorry,
words.
but- Yeah, so
Slash
you made the roll.
D
Technically, you
20.
had disadvantage on the roll, but you failed on the first one, so it didn't matter. And you did the wrong modifier, but even with the right modifier, you still failed, so...
Do I roll here now then?
No, you rolled. You failed the roll.
When?
The one right before attractiveness. You rolled the d20 plus 2.
But my sleight of hand is +5.
Oh, did it not go off? Okay, roll again. I don't think it's gonna make a difference.
R/D20 plus 5.
You have to roll two d20s plus 5 and take the lower roll.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
1.
/RD20 plus 5.
If you succeed, I'm gonna be. What? You're gonna say that? Okay, ignore what I said, Zanji. You just drag him along,
Over the shoulder.
huh?
Over the shoulder.
Yeah, just drag Jay along over the shoulder, and you start leaving the class where you guys have.
Man. Why is Malkov so fast? He never says anything. As I look at the paper, distracted, I am scuttling through towards our destination, having Jay over my shoulder, like one arm piggyback, and then we arrive.
Okay, so I would have arrived there first, then I guess.
Wait, where are you arriving to? Where are you?
At the general store.
Before you, can everyone just roll me an intelligence check?
Just flat intelligence.
Yeah, just flat intelligence.
Oh, that's not
All
good.
3 of you.
I got a critical fail. Dude, my rolls are so bad.
2? Wait. And
All right, Anakin, saving grace here.
So I have a 6 and there's a -2. Is that a -2?
For intelligence,
Yeah.
minus.
wait. So what does the 6 mean? Like -15. What do you do with that number?
So one is your actual score out of 18, and the other is the modifier that you add or subtract. So one
When-
comes from the other, and one of them is important for some stuff, but it's generally
Okay.
not.
I see.
You really just modify.
Mm.
So it's 1d20 -2?
Yeah. I don't.
Wait.
Okay, both. Oh my god, this is so stupid. So all 3 of you just leave class, and then you start just walking to the merchant. Awesome.
What?
I don't have a thing for their jar, so. So you guys end up in the market. Back, walk through it about, I don't remember, 45 minutes? Yeah, I think 45 minutes. You know where to go. You don't have to. You go directly to the something day. Oh. The Deserving Day. The name of the general store is Anakin walks. Dale holding Jay's hand.
Yeah.
Okay, still holding Jay's hand. Anakin enters the general. Malcolm.
Oh yeah, I'd enter first, right?
Oh, you
Wait, we
wanna-
made it to the store?
Yeah, you going to the general.
I thought we'd get lost. I rolled a
Yeah.
-1.
This is probably for something else.
Okey-doke.
Yeah, I'd arrive first because I left earlier, right?
Okay, so Malcolm wants to enter first. He'll enter first.
Yeah, I'll enter and I'll go up to the front desk, I guess.
Who else?
Sorry.
you will see the same general store owner that you guys have talked to several times before, and the general store will recognize Anakin behind you and be like, "Oh, hello, you again?"
Oh,
And he looks at Anakin.
hi. It's been a
You
crazy
notice it's
morning.
you holding hands with Jay and
This is my new friend Jay,
anything.
and I swing him around.
I say we're not friends.
Did you let him swing you around?
Um,
Wait, the mic cut? What did you...
I challenge him to another duel.
Can
This
I
time,
swing
I
him
want to
around?
put
or arm wrestle?
like another arm wrestle, but this time I put 5 gold on the line.
When I swing them around, it looked really poetic. It was like whoosh.
Talking about.
Okay, but before you put the challenge to arm wrestle, I'm trying to swing you around. What do you? You let him happen? What?
While being swung, I accidentally kick him in the face.
I mean, okay. Make an attack roll. Oh,
An attack roll? Is that strength plus 2?
do
Are-
you see where your? I think you have a dagger. Yes. Do you see where your dagger is? The attack bonus is +5. Use that.
Dagger? I'm attacking him with a dagger?
No. You're attacking with your foot, but the plus to hit is.
Okay, so plus 5. D20 plus 20.
You can roll an advantage because you have got him by surprise.
So
isn't it
roll
just-
twice?
Yeah, roll twice and pick a higher number.
Is it an advantage if you're in the middle of being swung? Like,
I mean, you don't see her coming.
I guess that's true.
13 will hit Anakin. Anakin, you're gonna take 1 point of.
Ugh.
And Tori, I need you to make a deception check to see if you pull it off as
A what?
a deception check to see if you can pretend that it was an.
Deception. Plus 1. So, R, D, oh no, slash.
Meet or beat? Yeah, you're fine. Okay. So, as Anakin swirls around Jay lets Anakin swirl him around and accidentally kicks Anakin in the face, dealing 1 point of damage. Before
Ugh.
they touch back to the ground. And then Jay challenges Anakin to an arm wrestle for 5.
Oof. Ah, man. I should be more careful. Cool. I thought I was swirling Jay, but now the world is spinning for me. What a crazy morning.
Mm. You take,
And then Jay challenges?
arm wrestle.
Wait, what's happening?
Jay's challenging you to a second arm wrestle. This one.
Oh.
5
Okay.
gold.
Oh, you want to challenge me, eh? 5 gold? Well, I don't really want to take your money. I already beat you before, and that wasn't very close, but are you sure about this?
Have at it, man. What are you,
I
chicken?
just look at them like, guys, we're here for a job, please.
Chicken? Peacock? I can't let this insult slide.
I just shake my head as they're doing their thing, and I just I'll talk to the I'll just be like, we're here for the Griffin job.
I bring a table over and we get at it.
Okay, before we talk about the Griffin, is their arm wrestle going to be the same conditions as last time, left hand versus left hand?
No, they're challenging me. I choose right hand.
Do you take the challenge?
Me? You?
Yeah,
I mean, I
yes.
started it, so
You'll take the right hand. You'll accept that.
yeah.
Okay, roll your checks while this guy's talking.
I
Oh, You guys are here for the task. Wait. And he looks outside his window to confirm what it is. So it's like,
What?
you guys are from the school, right?
Oh, what? Aren't you talking to the shopkeeper?
Oh, is it my thing now?
Yeah.
Okay, no, he's probably getting thing. Wait, so who won the arm wrestling?
Well, they were talking as they were rolling. Okay, well, okay, let me redo my line of dialogue. You know what? Let's just see who wins the arm wrestle. So, Anakin and Jay go up, put their, Anakin grabs a table. Both go to their arm wrestle again. This time, it's not even close. It's not even a contest. Anakin slams Jay's hand onto the table so fast, Jay didn't even know the game started. Your hand is now incredibly red, and your wrist hurt, as well as your elbow.
I slam it so hard I hear a jingle.
You don't lose any HP, but Anakin, you can take the money that's on the table.
Oh. And then I put it into my pouch and I count to find out how much I have now.
You now have 117 gold pieces.
Oh, nice.
Do you even know how much you had before?
Yeah, I should have 120. 17. I seem to be missing 6.
So Tori, you can subtract 5 gold pieces
Hmm.
from your thing. Okay, so the man was saying, "Oh, you guys are from Glimart. Sorry, you're here to take the task." Then he looked out the window and said, turned back to you. It was like, "Wait, you guys are from Glimart, right?
Yeah.
Don't you guys have class right now?"
Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, yeah, the task was put up for the griffin hunting.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I've had a lot of deliveries come
Oh
in.
my god, I
and
can't believe we forgot about class.
I've had a lot of deliveries come in, and it seemed to be unable to get most of my supplies. There's some griffins that have taken up residency in one of the nearby mountainous areas.
Wait, is that the Nat 1?
Yep. That was the intelligence roll.
Yeah,
Man,
I was
that run is
calling to see
real.
if you guys remembered that the teacher said to meet you outside for sparring after you guys got acquainted. Because you still have school. You guys literally just
Don't worry about it. Just continue. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, and they've been causing a lot of trouble for a lot of the deliveries. I have a pretty big important delivery coming in. You know your friend Rockin? He told me about some Kedama toys, and I've got some craftsmen to make it, bringing these in. I'm hoping to sell a lot of them, so I can't afford to lose my merchandise here. So I put up this quest for it.
It's like, okay, and then where did you say the griffins were attacking again?
It's in a mountainous area by one of the roads. It's nearby the city. Not like complicated. I don't have an exact like a world map that's scale, but it's just outside the city.
Okay, and when's your shipment set to go out?
My shipment's here for next.
Next week?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. That should be enough for now. If we need any more information, we'll come back.
All right.
And then I
good
head
luck
out.
taking care of those griffins. Griffins are quite strong. They can carry off horses and donkeys.
I give him a nod as I leave.
All right. And then he looks over at Jay rubbing his hand and Anakin Fleming and says, "You guys have to put those tables back."
Oh yeah, don't worry. And then I like flex my big flexing muscles and then bring it over in a very obvious like pose,
Mhm.
looking around to see if anyone's impressed.
It's still very early on a Monday morning. The shopper.
My eyes locked on the shopkeeper to see if he notices.
He just gives a nod that he sees your muscle. He's not sure how to respond to the situation.
Oh, are we leaving?
I mean, and Malcolm left. You were just
Oh.
alone.
Jay, so I hope I didn't hurt you too bad. Here, let me treat you. I just won 5 gold after all. I'm rich. I go over to the shopkeeper. Hey, we haven't had breakfast yet. What do you recommend?
This is a general store, not a restaurant, sir.
Yeah, you don't have
I-
any like rations or snacks? Huh.
Rations? Yeah, I guess we got rations, but if you want to eat rations, you're not. You know what? Don't question it. Money is money, and then he'll go over and show you all the rations that he has. You want to buy
Th-
any?
Is anything like snacky, like nuts or trail
They're
mix?
like they're like a full meal, like
Meal.
full- and rations are usually people eat them while traveling, so they're usually more calories than just a regular side of.
Well, do you have any nuts or?
No, we just have rations.
Oh. Well, Jay, are you interested? Or should
You can
I-
buy
I
them a deck of
see.
cards or something else. I don't know. Oh,
I swear I have cards.
Okay, since it's taking them so long, I come back in. I said, oh, "Let's
Oh,
go!
he
Come
really
on!"
He bought cards and then he gave them to you, or did he give them to Malkoff? Who has the cards?
I'm like,
Malkoff, see if you have a deck of cards in your inventory. If you don't, then
no, I don't have cards.
okay, I'm adding cards.
Wait, who has the cards?
You do.
Oh,
I say it's fine. The gold just found its way back around anyway.
I ponder this.
Jay, do you leave the store as he ponders?
Yeah, I leave.
All right, Jay leaves the store as Malkoff sits there pondering what.
Do I put 2 and 2 together?
No.
Okay, I go back into the shop and I literally just grab him by like the back of his like hood because he's wearing the thing, and I just grab him.
Okay,
and
so
pull him
as
out of the
Jay
store.
comes outside the store, you see an angry Malkoff go inside the store, grab Anakin by this. What did you grab him by?
Hood.
like the back, like anything to grab him
Back
from
of his
like, the
hood
neck.
and just drag him out of the general store as he continues to ponder about words of.
I kind of like flop out and then pondering
Did you
the.
roll like an insight roll? Was it?
I'm thinking about it
no,
really
he
hard.
doesn't have any idea. Like, if he knew he was missing money or something, I could have him roll something. But he only knows he's missing money. Metagame character doesn't act.
Yeah. Okay.
I see.
Realistically, you don't look in your wallet and see like $24. And it's like, I thought I had $26, and then be like, I must. You don't just assume I lost $2. Why would you?
Yeah, I'm kind
I
of.
mean,
God that I
I
bought
think
bonds.
I think that's a little bit different considering the amount of money, because you have 100 plus coins and then you're just missing like 17, right?
Yeah.
It'd be
Alright,
very
Well,
hard
you
to
don't,
notice.
You don't know how much is missing. So I'm just saying the volume that you're missing is not significant.
Yeah, but I was trying to. I have like a very, like, high priority goal of like getting 200 for a thing, so I'm kind
Yeah,
of.
but you don't even know how much money you had before this.
Oh,
You know, like you said, your estimation of I should have roughly 120, and you have 117.
I said I had one. I should have 123 with the +5. So I'm missing 6.
Okay. If you actually should have 123, then I'll have your character would have noticed, but that number is wrong.
Wait, how is that number wrong?
Because even if you didn't get robbed, you wouldn't have one.
It's 94 plus 24, which is 118, and then +5 is 123.
Oh, dude. Oh my god. Okay, roll one int check. You gotta roll a nat 20 or something. This is so stupid. There's no way you know this.
I guess. But I'm
Okay,
wrong.
you
What
don't need a
number?
nat 20. You just need above 20 overall. Your int is like. Oh, it's minus.
Minus two?
Yeah, you need a nat 20. It's the only way you. Okay, you don't. You're roughly around the same goals. You're like.
I think I need some
Sure.
money back.
Okay.
so I can-
Yeah. Ignoring that whole metagame, you guys all. Wait, where are you leading them, Malcolm?
No,
I just
that-
outside the store and I kind of just like toss them.
Alright. So you guys all are outside the store.
Okay, I'm just on the floor. Man, all that thinking made me hungry. You guys want breakfast?
I look at Jay and be like, "You have a weapon?"
Darts, I think. Darts. And a dagger.
I say, "Okay, hit me."
I hit,
With what? The darts or the
Okay.
dagger?
my
Is it-
fist. Because he won't
Just
expect that.
punch him in the face?
He said hit.
Okay, roll unarmed weapon, which is just +5.
I mean, I just take the hit. I'm not gonna try to dodge it or anything,
Okay,
regardless of what
just-
it is. It just hits automatically. That wouldn't hit, but I'm gonna let it hit.
Even if you try not to dodge, Okay, Jay, where are you hitting him?
In the face.
In the face.
Or on the shoulder? The face?
It's always the face.
Yeah.
Okay, you punch,
It's always
Malcolm
my
in the
face.
face and deal 1 point of damage.
So when it hits me, I don't like I like kind of like lean into it so I get like the full impact of it.
Okay, I'm not sure. Take 3 points of damage total.
Okay.
I say, dude, what's wrong with you?
Dude, does it physically look like I got hit?
Yeah, like looks
Yeah.
like you got hit pretty
Okay. I
hard.
said.
You got hit like. Jay, use your full strength, right?
No, I'm confused.
Okay,
So I'm
okay.
just like, okay, here.
Okay, so then you only take 1 point of damage, but it looks like you got. Your face is a little red from being punched in the face, but there's no like big damage. Body's getting hit a bit.
So okay, I asked them, does it look like I got hit in the face?
They say it looked like that before I hit you.
And then, okay, and then I just move on and I go back to class.
I look,
What?
I say we need to go back to class, and I just leave.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, we have
It's like
class.
45 minutes from Glimmart's all the way to the general store.
I
that's
have
fine.
So
an
you're like
epiphany.
an hour and a half late. Okay, sure. Okay. You guys get back.
It's breakfast time, right? Can I like run past a stall?
Dude.
Yeah, you can. There should be. You're like going down the marketplace. You should be able to see some.
Okay, I get like 3 servings of
Cheese jerky.
kebab or whatever.
Sure. Subtract 6 copper.
6 copper. Okay.
Or I guess I'm.
I have 6 exactly. Perfect change. Nice.
Okay. You now have 3 kebab skewers.
Before we get to class, are they all? I offer it to them on the way.
You guys are. Malcolm's rushing ahead to get back to class. Jay, are you rushing as well?
I'm chilling. I'm just thinking about why he asked me to punch him in the face.
I mean, okay, okay. So this time I know we have to go together, so I'm gonna be making sure we're going together. So if he
Okay.
stops, I'd go like, and then I'd stop as well.
I
Okay.
offer.
So then you, Malcolm, make sure everyone's staying as a group and hurriedly going to class. But with the small delay of Anakin stopping by to grab some kebabs, he now has 3 pieces of kebab that he offers.
I take it.
I also accept.
All right. You guys just start eating your kebabs as you get back to Limarts. By the time you leave the marketplace and get to the school, you pass by the iconic Limarts Gardens, and then you arrive. You go back to the field where you're supposed to be sparring.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or wherever
and,
we're supposed to be at this current time.
and what do you do with the sticks for the kebabs? You just throw them. On the floor?
Yeah, I just give them a little toss.
Okay. And you guys arrive at the fields. There are no students.
Yeah, that's
there.
what I said. Where are we supposed to be right now?
You were supposed to be. So I'm moving you back to the field. And this is where you are. This is where you've been sparring for the last for the few days last. And as you get here,
No, I mean like okay. At this moment, would our class have been over?
at this moment, if I do the math correctly, it's 30 minutes before lunch.
Okay. And then
Wow.
no one's here. Hello?
I'm here.
No. Wait. Did he say something? I didn't hear him.
Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah. Is like
Yeah,
anyone
no one's-
here?
No one's on the field right now.
So there's just no one around.
Do we just go back? I
Yeah,
guess we're late.
No one
Go back to
around at
class.
this moment. No.
Okay.
Since there's only 30 minutes till lunch, I propose that we just call it a day.
Don't we have class after lunch?
Yeah, you do.
I think we have class after lunch, so let's just go to lunch, like get our strength, and then tackle the rest of the day
Okay.
extra energy.
I mean, I'm like I already ate, and I say I'm going to the library. Then I go to the
Oh.
library.
Okay, Malcolm leaves and then goes to the library.
Okay, well, good luck with that. I'll buy you dinner then.
Like I give him like a little hand, you know, as I walk away.
Wait, what is a little hand?
Like
a wave?
like a thing like a gesture that like I acknowledge what he said, and I just
Okay.
continue moving.
Oh,
I go off to explore the school.
Oh right,
I'm the,
he hasn't done that yet.
Anakin, what did you do?
I haven't. I follow Jay to show them around.
Okay, so you gave Jay a tour of the school.
Yes.
Okay, so where do you want to take first?
I guess I'll give them a tour of the clubs available, because they have to.
You're gonna go through the club right now while you're skipping class.
I'm down.
The club rooms don't have students in there. They're like club rooms, right? It's like empty, I assume.
Well, all the students
you
will be in
the
class.
potion making room last week, literally the Friday of.
And there were students in there during class.
Like your class was in the
Oh,
potion-making
okay.
room.
So you know
was
that like
used for club
billboard, that like piece of big paper with all the clubs available. I bring them there to like give them the rundown of clubs.
Oh, there's the direct.
Yeah, not a physical tour of the club rooms, just like to gauge their like interest. I go to like the clubs available and give them
Okay, so
the
you just show Jay a list of all the clubs available.
yeah. So we have to choose clubs since the beginning of the year. These are the clubs available. Anything pique your interest? Her.
That the cooking club is pretty statted.
Wait, pardon?
I heard that the cooking club is popular.
Oh yes. I happen to be a part of the cooking club.
Then never mind. I don't want to join any.
But there's so much fun we have. There's pies here. During lunch I'll show you. And then I will take them to the pie that's like yeah.
Sure. This is about 10 minutes before lunchtime. You could just say you got off early. You go over. There's no line yet. No one's here. You go to the chef and you want to order some pies.
Hi. Hey, so this is my new friend. We are excited to show them around clubs, and I'm trying to get them to get excited about cooking. Would you be able to sell us some pies?
Sure. Which pie slice would you like, sir?
Do you have apple?
Apple. Yes. Apple is still in season.
Oh, amazing. I would like 2 slices.
Okay.
And one
I-
wrapped.
I thought you were gonna get.
Wait. Like whole pies?
Huh?
Whole pies?
No. A slice.
Yeah. Wait, what? Could you repeat what you said?
I thought you were gonna buy a pumpkin.
Yeah,
Pumpkin
I'm
pie?
Yeah.
not sure. I thought that guy died.
No. Oh no. We were talking about killing him off, but he's still alive.
Oh, okay, never mind. I guess I'll get pumpkin then. I'll get 2 slices and then 1 wrapped.
Yeah. Just to double check, the price of pumpkin pie has been going up due to popular demand.
Oh, wow.
Right
How
now,
much is it now?
It's 4 silver pieces of spice.
Dang, that is a steep increase. Well,
For comparison, it's 5 copper for any other slice.
huh. Well, inside trading demands that I have to buy them before we kill him. Oh, well, I guess it must be really good then. I personally really like it, so it must be worth it. I get 3 slices.
3
Oh.
slices. Okay, that's 12 silver.
Dang, I'm bad with
You want
money.
to pay in gold or just?
Let me check the change I have. I guess it's 1 gold and 2 silver is what I would.
Yeah.
Okay.
You go
1.
and buy 3 slices of pumpkin pie, and yeah, hold on. I need to do something. 30.
Wait, so the CP, SP, what is EP?
P.
Ah. Trouble, you know what EP is?
Mac.
EP for what?
So there's CP, SP, EP, GP, and PP.
Oh,
Yeah.
EP is
Electrum.
Is that like Bitcoin?
basically it's Ethereum.
Interesting.
It's Ethereum. There you go.
Ah. And what is PP?
Big PP
Wow,
power.
platinum.
Ah. Is that like 100 gold?
think it's
Platinum is 10 gold.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, before he finishes paying, I want to do a magic trick where I take a gold coin from behind his ear.
Whose
Okay,
gold
sure.
coin is it?
Whose gold coin is it? What do you mean? Of course it's mine.
Of course it's whose?
Of course
Yeah,
it's
sure, you
mine.
you can start as he's paying, do some magic tricks with the gold trick to pull it behind.
He's paying. I want to do it before he's paying so that I'm paying.
Oh, okay. So Jay just manifests a gold piece to Anakin's surprise that seems to have come from behind him.
Whoa.
Here,
Who else is
this
back
one's
there?
on me, buddy.
Whoa. Whoa. How'd you do that? Where did that... Are there more there? I can buy armor.
You can keep digging.
Ah, okay. Well, I feel around back there to see what I can find.
You find no gold pieces.
Dang. Maybe you just have the magic touch.
I just found the last one.
Oh. Huh. Maybe that's where the missing 6 piece of gold is. Maybe it's a magic ear.
Okay, so you helped pay for the pie with the 1 gold piece that you pulled from Manic.
So I still have like 117?
Yeah, you still have 117 gold pieces, and then Jay, you should have subtracted gold. And now you have your pies.
Yeah. Well, so here, try this and tell me what you think. I really like it. It's quite
The pies you got are extra fresh because you are the first ones here, and they just made them.
nice.
I eat the pie and am pleasantly surprised.
Oh, you eat the pie, and it's the best pie. Not even the best pie, the best food you've ever tasted. And as you, do you have any family in your backstory? Oh yeah, okay. And
I'm
as
in
you
North.
eat, as you eat the pie, you remember all the people, from the circus, in your childhood. And although you were too young to remember it, you somehow feel a very strong sense of warmth, uh, like the moment you've been first taken in and accepted into your new family from off the streets, and you are no longer an orphan. And that same feeling returns to you as you eat that pumpkin pie, and it makes you feel rather emotional.
Oh. I tell him, or I ask him, how do they make these pies? What do they put in it?
They put in love and commitment. It is quite the art cooking is. People devote their lives to perfecting their own personal recipes, and then they share it with people who they care about or just the general public to make the world a better place. I personally thrive on the amount of detail people put into their craft, and cooking is the path I've chosen.
If I join the cooking club, will I be able to learn to cook
We
like
can
this?
learn together.
Oh,
That really made it sound so much less viewing.
What?
does it have?
Monologue.
There's other people there too, right? We don't
Oh.
have to do it like together, right?
Yeah, there's actually 3 other members. There's the club person who's really good at cooking. She taught me how to make fish, and it was another level from the stuff you get from the stores.
But is it another level from these pies?
You're pretty good.
Because I'll consider it if there are anything as good as these pies.
Oh,
I'll even overlook that you're in there.
oh. Well, I hope it turns out well. Then,
Anna, can you eat your pie as well?
yeah, I eat my pie while watching.
Okay, so you guys have this conversation while you both eat and finish your pies. Malka, what are you doing in the library?
Bestiary Griffin.
Ooh, you search for information on Griff. I was not expecting you to do that. That's not a bad idea.
Man,
Let's see.
I'm not gonna go into this fight blind.
Okay.
I'm a library man.
Griffins are pretty ferocious. They are large. So, like DnD large size. You know what that means?
Wait, sorry, I zoned out.
Do you know what like large size means in D&D wise?
Kind of.
Like
People
that.
people are medium.
Yeah.
Kobolds and goblins are small.
Yeah.
Things smaller than that would be tiny, and stuff that's like pretty big would be large. And
Like a cow?
Like, large after large is like monstrous and stuff like that. Yeah, like a cow would be considered large. So griffins are a large monster. They're rather ferocious. They have wings and they can fly. They usually nest. They look like they have the head of a lion, wings of an eagle. They're rather muscular. Specifically, if you look into how they fight, they attack with their beaks, claws. Their claws are deadlier than beak. Uh, have really good vision. They can so they rely strongly on their sight. Their sight is pretty high. They have a lot of strength. They use to pull up donkeys, horses, and other creatures of that nature. Like you'll see them fly over, find the prey, scoop them up, take them back to their nest, and then either drop them to kill them or just kill them with their claws. And they can see in the dark. Again, their perception is really high and pretty strong physically and strength score. They are trying to think of game tribe. They are stronger than lion and other creatures that they're quite durable and deal a decent amount of. But the main thing that's difficult to deal with is their sight. The fact that they can just pick you up and drop you, and yeah, their flight makes them nuisance to deal with. They like to set their lairs in high rocky cliff tops. They build their sticks, leaves, and bones of their prey. Yeah, they eat horses, they fly in groups over plains and forests.
Is there anything here that would like implicate like a weakness or ways to defeat the thing?
Ways to defeat Griff. You don't want to fight them in open plain. You want to restrict their ability to fly, if you can, because they can always just get away from you unless you heal enough right away. Most, I guess, if you look through the books, you see like different ways to defeat past, and you'll see a lot of people when they do griffins traps them wild, either by setting up some sort of ambush, damaging their wing, or yeah, or fighting them in cave like that, which is rather difficult because they have very but their smell is no stronger than regular. Else?
Maybe traps. Look into different types of griffin traps.
You can, like, I don't know, like I've never fought a griffin myself, so I'm. Let me think. If you can get in a pitfall trap, that would be great. You got to make it really cleverly disguised. You can use some sort of cow or sort of illusion of a cow or anything of that nature as.
I imagine their wings are flammable. Feathers are very.
Yeah, you can set their wings on fire. Poison, so even if they fly away, they take damage as they fly. Some sort of poison that could fatigue them would work. They are large creatures with a lot more poison. Maybe like arrows, or just a stronger poison. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna think for a bit.
Okay, go back. Malkov, a bunch of books in the library about griffins, how to deal with them, read stories of fighting them before, things of that nature. We go back to Anakin. Jay just finished eating lunch.
I want to
You
get the
saved one
pile.
slice of pie for Malco.
Yeah. So now like is the cooking club the only thing that piques your interest? There's potion making, is there a list of the
Available to you there was three. I think
could you repeat that?
that you are able to use and you're considering you're in class F is potion.
You cut out.
Yeah, it's hard to hear.
Wait, you can't hear me?
You just
As soon
cut
as you
out.
say what the clubs were, it lost.
Okay, I'll try again. I said there's cooking, smithing, and potion available to you as F class.
Oh. Are you interested in mixing chemicals? Or are you into making crafts?
You know, potion making does sound a bit interesting. I'm pretty into drugs.
Were you do you know someone who was sick?
No,
I nod in a very sympathetic manner.
I suggest we go off to find Malcol.
Oh, yes, he's in the library. He likes it there. Must be fun to read books. Do you like books? As I lead the way.
Sure, and you start walking towards the
What was that?
like.
Oh, you cut out.
What? How am I cutting out? I'm saying as you go towards the library.
Okay. As I open the door, I gesture to be quiet.
All right. So you get to the library. You make your way through, and you are able to find Malcolm in his place.
I
Hi.
I kind of like tiptoe very slowly.
You're trying to sneak up on him.
Well, not sneak up on, more like sneak up next to. Just like try to sit down. As soon, my intention is not to disturb him, but if it like, yeah.
Roll a stealth check, I guess. You're gonna have advantage.
Oh, nice.
NJ, are you trying to be quiet too, or?
Yes.
Where is stealth?
You can roll stealth
Oh.
as well.
Stealth is 0. Nice.
Nice.
Wait, advantage is 2D?
Yeah. You have no modifier?
No.
Wait, you rolled 2 of them?
Well, he took the higher one, which is 9. And you got 12.
Oh, I see.
You both are incredibly quiet. Yeah. I'll actually give you the command. Dude, should I teach you this command? Okay. If you roll this, you see what I wrote there? 2d20. If you add a KH1
Oh, I see.
when you roll it, so KH stands for keep highest. 1 is the highest.
Oh, I put the wrong R. Sorry, wrong symbol. My bad.
So you can do that. Do D20, keep highest one, and then add your mod if you want to roll with it, or K
No,
L
that was
lowest. Yeah, but you could just roll twice. That's fine too. It's just if you want to do it this way and be super cool kid, you can do that too. Okay. So you both are incredibly silent, and you just come right next to Malka, and
Slide
you
the
make
chair.
no noise. He doesn't notice that you're there until I guess he finishes reading. You guys just sit there, right?
Yeah, well, I was just sitting across from him, and there's just like a pie in the middle of the table.
Yeah, I stare at him.
Do
Okay, so you just silently sit next to him, and then Malcolm just keeps reading. And after he flips through a few pages, he just smells this aroma of pumpkin pie.
wait. So first of all, before that, do griffins understand any
What?
languages?
No.
Okay, and then once I smell them, I'll do a quick glance around.
And then you see, to your surprise, Jay and Anakin right next.
And I just look at him and be like, I don't suppose either of you speak Griffin.
I can try, and then I whisper, "Kaka, Malka."
You know what? I chuckle a little bit for that one. That was a good one. Wait, do I hear that? If I hear it, I chuckle.
Yeah, I whisper it to you.
Okay, then yeah. He gets a laugh out of me. Well played.
I do finger guns, and then I pass over the pie, and the pie is still quite fresh because we just came from the lunch.
I'm like, okay. But like, I don't really have a good plan yet for this with my current.
I see.
With what I currently have, yeah.
I asked griffins are birds, right? So their feathers are flammable.
I mean, it's like sure, but it's gonna be, especially if they're in the air. There's a lot of wind. It's gonna be very low chance of it actually catching on fire. I think the most what's it called efficient way would be to either tether it down and then blunt force to wings, or via use of some sort of poison or paralysis. But I don't know how to really tether it down.
Well, Jay here might have lost the arm wrestling, but pretty strong, and yours truly, I flex, can throw.
I look at Jay. You know any utility spells?
Utility, of course I do. I have Mage Hand.
Is that strong enough to pluck feathers?
I'd be like, is that all? That's the.
I can pluck their feathers, man. Got the hand.
I'm like, okay, this is gonna be.
I can put them to sleep. I have sleep.
You
have sleep?
You have sleep?
I do.
Okay. And then like my eyes light up as I see like a light at the end of the tunnel.
Can I put sleep on him right now?
You want to cast sleep on him?
Isn't that a
Yeah.
level 2 spell?
I don't know what that
You
means.
can cast sleep, but this would be a very bad idea. So how it
Are you
works
casting sleep on
is-
Malcolm or Anakin?
No, okay.
It's an
Okay,
AoE.
just to give you a quick
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's AoE, so you're standing next to them, so it would hit the lowest targets first. And there's other students in the library. You're not the only ones here.
Wait, how many people? How big of a radius area?
Isn't it like
sleep is pretty
50?
pretty big range.
Alright, I'll look at that later.
I think it's
Okay, let
15
me
from the
just
center.
roll a
feet.
d20, and yeah, there's like 2 people within range.
Would we get in trouble if we cast sleep
If
just
you
like
randomly cast sleep on students in the middle of school, that is
100%. Dude,
absolutely
we're not even allowed to use magic when we're sparring.
it's like firing off your gun
I see.
in the city?
So, one, it would be a bad idea because of the AoE, and then another reason why it'd be a bad idea is because you have certain spell slots, right? And you only get your spell slots back after a long rest. So how we're doing it is one night of rest, like sleeping for one night, counts as a short rest. A long rest you'll usually only get like once a week or twice a week.
Ah.
So you do have a lot of spell slots, so you could fire this off like a couple of times. It's just you probably don't want to waste these for meme reasons until you, at least not this early on, where you don't know how many spells you'll be casting or don't have a good idea of what you want to do.
I understand.
Like if you know if you have an extra spell slot to waste for a meme reason, then yeah, you should be fine. But like I'm just not sure how much combat you want to see, and if you end up wanting to fight a lot this week or something, and you don't have enough spell slots, then that might be a problem.
I see.
So is a long rest like sleeping through Saturday?
Huh?
Is a long rest like sleeping through Saturday, like sleeping into like?
Long rest is 2 nights of rest in a row if during the day you're not doing any strenuous activity.
Oh, so when would that ever happen?
So if you take points of damage, like if she just kicked you in the face, she technically broke your long rest from last day.
Ruined my life.
Combat is also something that will break long rest. Studying or reading the library is fine. Yeah.
Okay, so real quick from just from my memory, how long does or how heavy of a sleep is sleep? Like, what will you be able to do to a sleeping target without them waking up?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay, what was it? Arcana? It should be really high, yeah, +6. Okay. I swear to God, if I fail this. Okay.
Okay, that is a great roll. So, I'll give you full detail. So, sleep is pretty good on people. Average guards or so, you could probably put like 3 or 4 to sleep. Depending on the roll, it could be higher or low. You get more or less. But you generally hit a couple of people, like just some Joe Schmoes. But it's based on the target's max HP. So if you have some high HP targets, you might only get one person off or none. And from what you recall reading through the what I said earlier is Griffins actually have a sizable HP pool, so you're not sure if she has enough power to put a Griffin to sleep at full HP.
I see.
It might or might not. I can't tell you the full details of how close or far away it is. It's just that's something to be concerned about.
Okay. So, I'll basically tell you what I'm thinking. You guys can pitch in. Is right now, it seems like the sleep, while it would be really good, it's not really gonna help us at the hardest part of the fight, which is gonna be the beginning. Because the beginning is we basically have to ground the griffin, because attacking it while it's in the air is gonna be extremely difficult. So my current thought is we either have to essentially set up a trap in a specific location where we get a chance to where it either grounds it or it creates an opportunity for us to do something to it to ground it. And my first thought was Ebola. Get Ebola around both of its legs. It can't claw anymore, like grab people, and it should be a pretty sufficient weight that it won't just be able to fly away, very fast at least. And then once it's trying to go, any type of blunt force should shake it up quite a bit, and we should be able to get it to ground. And if it's ever on the ground, we have to dogpile it. And then if we get a decent amount of damage done, we could probably do a sleep and then finish binding and then just finish it up from there. The other option is we. How long? Okay, so how long would a poison last? Like in terms of like game?
What type of poison?
Uh, I'm not sure yet. Just like a general poison.
Alright, it's very poison dependent.
Yeah. So if it's like a weak poison,
Like a poison you put on a blade or something.
yeah, basically.
If you get some fast acting stuff, I'd say maybe D4 rounds. D4 plus 2, maybe a D6 depending on if it's a floor one. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that wouldn't work. Oh, I just thought of something, something that could possibly work. If we could make some sort of sleep paralysis, or I say CC, or immobilizing type of poison, or not poison, potion, we could potentially use bait, and then follow the griffin, and then once it gets affected, we can go from there. Because that seems like the actually the best option so far. Because creating a trap, depending on the actual area, would be very difficult. Thoughts?
I'm not sure the extent of which it could help, but I have minor illusion. So maybe that could serve as like a bait of sorts.
I'm gonna do the same thing for minor illusion. 1d20 plus 6.
How would we get the bola on? Would it be somebody who the griffin would try to pick up, and then while they're grabbing
Yeah.
me?
Okay, so Horace, I assume I know nothing from.
Nothing of what bolas?
No, I rolled an 8 for Arcana check for minor illusion.
I mean, it's a cantrip. Yeah, it's fine. I probably the bare minimum to allow. Okay, so I won't give you much details because it is an 8, but I will give you some. So minor illusion is a cantrip. It has a short range, and there's a visual portion or an image instead. So there's two types of illusion cast, and that's the details that I will go into if you want to ask more.
Okay.
Wait, did you just say a visual and an image?
Visual or an image.
Isn't that the same thing?
No, a visual means it's targeted, an image means it's just up.
Oh, sorry, visual or auditory. Oh my god.
Okay, never mind. That's completely
Okay.
different. I mean, I assume it'd have to be targeted then to a person or thing, or is it just like you just create it?
Jay, you're the one who knows your spell. You can explain it.
I do know that.
Wow, you know my illusion? What can you do? Can you show us?
Wow.
Can you show us?
Uh,
Yeah, it's a cantrip, so cantrips are free. You can just cast them once.
oh yeah, so I cast an illusion that makes it look like there is a small elf, not an elf, a fairy on the table. It lasts for 1 minute, and it makes no sounds. But it can. I just don't know what fairies sound like, so I didn't make one.
And it's moving around and everything, right?
Yes, it is
No,
dancing.
no.
in the street.
It's not
Eh?
moving.
Never mind.
Minor illusion is the non-moving one.
And how big can you make something? Can you make a horse?
It's up to a 5-foot cube.
That's not a horse.
It's a very small horse.
I can't,
And can you make something look like something else?
Can you make
I
me look
believe I
like a
can
horse?
only make images, but not change an existing one.
Is that
If you were to stick your hand through this fairy,
Okay,
it would
I'm gonna help you
reveal
out a
itself.
little bit because you're still a new player, but you also have silent image.
Ah, yes. Silent image, level 1. Ah, yeah, I also have silent image.
can I'm gonna do a real quick thing on silent image.
Wait, you're not allowed to search this up?
No. I've been doing it on all the spells, dude.
Oh, you're like typing all the spells they know?
With silent image, it is bigger. It is a 15-foot cube.
Oh,
Can
that
It
would
lasts,
be.
Can it move?
uh,
10 is a little bit better, Ahmad, so... Yeah, it's a 15-foot cube. This one can move. It has a range of 60 feet and will last up to 10 minutes.
That is a
Can
big
you-
horse.
No, it's an image. It doesn't change how something looks.
Can you put the image over me so that I am
Tori,
behind the image?
There's a specific part about altering appearance in the spell.
whoa. Yes, as the. Oh no, wait, that's a different one. No, there isn't. Wait.
Okay, while she looks into that,
You can alter its...
No, that's so that when it's moving locations, so the image itself alters to be able to move.
wait, hold on. You got one that you... Okay, right. Okay, my bad.
So it doesn't exactly state whether you can change the image or the appearance of an existing object, but this image itself is able to move, though it can't create sound. I'm not sure about the logistics of whether you can,
can
like,
you create an image on top of something?
yeah, I was just about to say I'm not sure about the logistics for that.
Is the image opaque?
No. No. It's an illusion. It's whatever you want it to be.
So you can just cover.
Make it around. That should technically work. Here, try it, and I. Hold on. What I have?
Okay, so I can't. Wait, this one's a
I
little-
hold up the smallest. Wait, hold on. Let me see if there's any. No, I hold up a quill because I have a quill, right? And I say, can you make a minor illusion around this?
Minor illusion. Okay, I try to change it to
No,
a fairy.
not like change it. I'm saying like around it.
Okay, I try to make it look like it's
Conceal it.
changed into a fairy.
Does it work? What happens?
Wait, say that again?
So I have the quill in my hand, and Jay's trying to make an illusion surrounding it, like kind of concealing the quill.
What is it, a coin?
A quill.
Oh, the quell.
Basically, like, can it encapsulate an object to make it like something else?
Yes.
Wait, who answered?
No. Because physical interaction reveals it to be an illusion.
Yeah, but it's not interacting with this, just surrounding it. So,
Oh.
so
The
think,
same way, like
So,
the same way the illusion is like covering the air, so it's not like
yeah, the covering the air around it in a way.
yeah. So the air inside would be
You
not displaced.
Okay, yeah, then you can put it around an object if the object is small enough. Yeah.
oh, okay.
Okay, I look back to my bestiary. Have griffins been known to eat already somewhat dead things, or do they eat it on the spot, or do they move it if it's like that? Or they kill it?
I believe they grab living thing.
Okay, and then they bring. Okay, if it's what do they? Are they? Can they act like scavengers?
Uh,
That doesn't make sense either. Because the problem is.
I have
Are
a
they
question.
willing to eat dead meat?
probably they hunt like lions do.
Wait, question. Conversely, if you can make an object look different, can you make it look like it's not there?
Make what look like it's not there.
So, like, can I hide an object using minor illusion? Like, so
You
to look
can hide
empty.
an object, but you hide it by obstructing it with another object. You can't make it invisible.
Yeah,
Like,
so
block
it's
it.
like if you have like you put your hand in front of your face and you can't see anything behind your hand, right?
Yeah.
It's just like that.
So you can make like a fake wall or something.
So the only way to make something like if there's like a thing on the road, you have to make the road look like it's above the object.
Yes, it wouldn't be able to touch
Yeah.
the object, essentially.
One, I guess, but you wouldn't be able to do that with the whole road because there's a
You wouldn't
jurisdiction.
have to do it over the whole road. You could just create a little bit of a hill.
Oh, I
I
guess.
mean, realistically, it just makes more sense to make it look like a rock, but like a hollow rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So could we make like a cow,
That's what I was thinking.
Could
That's,
make an illusionary cow. Yes.
and then the cow would be like a log that's like stuck in the ground with like something sticky on it?
oh, I didn't
I mean,
actually
you
think
weren't
of that.
gonna
We
leave
could
that
go for a
part.
trap like that. That would make more sense. Some sort of contraption that
Like on activation, just like bolted to the ground.
or something like that. I was thinking more of along the lines of spiking a piece of meat and then hiding the piece of meat, but then it's like, oh no, it's gonna go back to its nest. to
Original
eat.
target.
But then it'll realize that it wasn't a cow that it grabbed in the first place. It's gonna be. It's probably. Okay, how smart?
if you
how
wanna-
smart?
if
how
you
smart
wanna
are
make
griffins?
They're dumb.
If you want to
They're
poison
really
it,
dumb. They're
when it
probably-
grabs a cow, it could just be a spike log and it will like pierce its hand when it like tries to pick up the thing.
That doesn't
So
matter. Even if you cut off its legs, that doesn't change the outcome of the fight.
it doesn't change the outcome of the fight, but if it's fast acting poison, it will like stab in. So it's already been like
Sure, but
injected.
they have a lot of HP, and that won't necessarily. Because the thing is, it has to be a lethal dose of poison if it's being poisoned. Because essentially, with the way poison would have to work, right, is that it would have to. It have to kill. It have to be a lethal dose. Because if it doesn't kill, it's gone, and we don't kill it, right?
There are other types of poisons too, right?
Yeah, we'd have
There-
to get some sort of like paralysis poison or something akin to like a utility type of poison that would be able to hinder its movements later. Considering griffins are dumb, if it is like a piece of meat, it could go back to its what do you call it? Its nest, and it'll probably just eat it anyways.
Going back to the barb log is if it like has like barbs on the like protruding like spikes,
Yes.
it could like rip its flesh if it tries to get away, and then maybe it will like
again, as long as the wings remain unaffected, it makes no.
would it be willing to like rip off its feet to get away?
I mean, unless we trap its feet. Well, but that's what I'm saying. That goes to that changes it to trap rather than to pierce. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like a fishing hook.
I mean, I have potions. Today's club day, right?
Yeah.
Or is it on? Hold on, let me click. Why did I click characters? I'm trolling. Academic notes. I didn't even write when clubs are. That's a classic. Well, assume it. Wait, is it every day for the week or is it every other day?
Every day.
Every day. Okay, then it's yeah. Okay, so I could ask Potion Club if they have a utility type of poison that I could either make or buy off somebody, or learn how to make. I don't know, something like that. Because realistically, okay, referring back to the bestiary, is the griffin's nest? Is it do they nest by themselves or with others?
They are in a group. They hunt in
Oh,
single strides.
I thought they were very territorial.
That would make sense, actually. That means
Do you want to get through the rest of the class day, end the session, and you guys can think of how to fight the griffin over the week, and then your plan next week? Because we're kind of spending a lot of time.
yeah. Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
Um,
I thought griffins were like eagles because eagles are the head, and then
no, he just said
eagles.
they're like lions.
They're like
Oh.
lions with eagle wings.
Okay.
Interesting.
Let's continue the day.
And eagle beak. Okay, so right. You guys stay in the library for over an hour because you took a 30-minute early lunch and finished right at the same time. And you're trying to come up with different ideas amongst your group to figure out how to defeat said creatures for your quest. And you're learning about each other's your new party member Jay, trying to figure out how he can be of help and how to use his abilities effectively in the next fight. And you do not know, well, Anakin and Malka don't know of how the fourth new party member, if he'll be here when you take the Griffins, because he should be arriving in a day or two. So maybe he'll be here if you go for the Griffins tomorrow rather than today. But yeah, you don't know what his strength level is or what's going to happen with that. But eventually the bells ring and you go back to the classroom. And yeah, so you go to the classroom and you start waiting there for a bit. No one seems to go to class, and after about 5-10 minutes, you see, I guess I'll pick randomly. Hold on, I gotta roll. Sick number. Oh, okay. You see a girl that you recognize from Group B come in. Hello?
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, I don't know. I didn't guess. See a girl that you recognize to be from Group B come into the classroom. She is wearing her wizard robes, and she goes like, "Oh, you guys are here, like the teacher thought. We're actually doing we're receiving some specific training outside right now after lunch. You guys never showed up, so our teacher sent me to check if you guys went to the classroom." And then she like motions for you guys to follow her, and she heads towards the courtyard, I guess, if you want to.
Yeah, I go on. Get up and go.
All right, everyone goes. If you guys don't want to do that and do something else, let me know. So you guys go to the courtyard where you meet the rest of the class, and everyone has their melee weapon out, and the teacher is, rather than a sparring session, if maybe that's what you were expecting, the teacher is going over some instructions on how to perform certain maneuvers in combat. So, hold on. So for the potion stuff, we made Arcana. For this, you can, for this one you can use the strength or dex, whichever one you want.
Oh.
Okay, so what is the movement?
Pardon?
What is the movement we're supposed to perform? Or did we just roll?
It's a series of movements from fainting to reposting to a bunch of stuff.
I don't know what else words.
So I just
So I guess we just roll.
just roll. Strength or dex, whichever one you want to use.
Okay, I'll use strength.
Nice. All right.
I unleash a.
We're waiting for one more roll.
Oh wait, I'm trolling. Dex or strength, right?
Yeah.
That's the same thing. Oh my gosh.
Oh, what the heck? Great rolls all around. All right, so okay, all three of you start practicing the motions that the teacher is explaining to you. He's not going too much detail on the specific maneuvers, but he's trying to show you something similar between all of them. And as you practice the moves here, Jay seems to begin to understand what the teacher is showing and making some progress. About half, she understands about, or he understands about half of what he needs to. And seems to be on par with everyone else in the class, or most of the people in the class. And you see Anakin. He starts practicing, and he figures it out. He figures out what he needs to do, and he does a great job following through. And Malka, surprisingly, does an even better job of Anakin. So Malka is gonna go ahead and so one of the things you're gonna learn here is you're gonna, similar to the potion stuff. Sorry, not the potion stuff, the magic stuff, where you learned one part and then you added other uses, like the detecting vitality, and then learn how to use the detect magic thing. You can Malka's character can add 1d2 superiority die to his character, and you will explain how to use that in later lessons. In Anakin, you can do the same.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to. Okay, hold on. Okay. You said 1d2 superiority die.
Yes. If you take a look around at how other people are doing in the class session, training session, you'll see that most of the people are beginning to understand what's being taught, but they have not obtained their the superiority die yet, with the exception of Monder Ginte, who apparently already knows all these moves ahead of time. Right? Yeah, he's the only one who knows everything ahead of time. Yeah. This seems to be like a review for him. He's already got these things figured out.
Is that the guy I almost killed?
Yes, that is.
Oh,
And as you're practicing, you will see that same sorcerer girl from earlier that morning come next to you, Anakin.
all right.
Waits for the end of the class, I guess, before trying to talk to you. I guess before you go to the rest of your group, she'll be like, "Oh, hey, Anakin, can I talk to you for a sec?"
Oh, yeah, sure. What's seems to be on your mind? And I like kind of walk out of the range of other people and then into like a more like comfortable area.
Sure. I mean, it's a pretty big field. You don't really have to go far away to not be out of earshot, so it's not that awkward, I guess. She goes like, it's a shame that Rockin had to leave. Do you know anything about why he left the school?
I don't particularly know, but it was very regrettable. I think he had some emergency like event take place, but it might have been personal, and he didn't really give too many clues.
That
Was there anything that you want me to tell him on your behalf?
No, it's just a shame is all. We were all just, everyone in our party, we were hanging out with Rockin' a lot and we were become good friends and well, there's a bit of tension in our group and I think hanging out with Rockin' was pretty good for everyone and I was hoping he could continue to be like a positive influence on the rest of us, but I guess it's unfortunate.
Yes, he will be missed, but what kind of activities did you do and when did you do it? Maybe you can hang out with Jay and I. Jay just arrived in school and
He doesn't
we're
include
looking.
me. Feels bad, man.
Oh, I'm surprised Rockin' didn't tell you. We had a race around the school just last week.
Wow. Like on foot?
Yeah, on foot.
Dang, the school is pretty big. That's quite the run. Who won?
Ephra won. She took first place.
Wow.
Honestly, I was surprised. Rockin's pretty big, but I guess he doesn't have the endurance. He came last. He even lost to
Wait,
me.
wait, hold on. Is this Aaron?
No.
Wait, I'm confused. Wait, who? This is a random girl. This is not from the
No,
group.
this is from a sorcerer from our class.
It is
Oh no,
from the same group.
they're in group B, but wait, I
Group
don't
A.
remember.
She is from Group A. The girl that came to get you from class was Group B. That's not this girl.
Oh.
Wait. Is this the girl who gave him like a look at the beginning of the day?
Yes.
Ah.
Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, I got confused. Okay, go
This
ahead.
has to be the potion girl, right?
The girl that got you from after lunch was a wizard and she was in group B. This is a girl from group A and this is a sorcerer or sorceress. Wait, what were you saying? Something about lunch?
So then it has to be Malaya.
Yes, it does, I suppose.
Is Malaya? Do you have like the attractive rating on?
She's average.
Okay.
Wasn't she 10?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Everything syncs up. Okay. Anyways,
Yeah.
who else was in the race?
Just everyone from our group.
I see. Yeah. You would be surprised how like how much he would lose to people. I guess he lost to me when we were sparring.
Yeah. You two guys are pretty crazy strong. Honestly, now that Rockin's not here to spar with you, I'm a little concerned, to be honest.
Oh right, you guys were monsters. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Now I'm actually like a bit like lonely. There's no one else who can rival my and I flex.
Have you seen Jay fight, and then she will look over at Jay, size him up a bit, and be like, "Yeah, he looks pretty strong, but I guess he's a spellcaster, eh?"
Yeah, they're quite the spell slinger, but I don't know who would spar. Would you want to maybe spar with me?
I'll take no, I'm good. And with that, she'll be like, yeah, I gotta go back to training anyway. So then she like walks away, and then as she walks away, she takes off her cloak that she put on when as she was taking a break. And then she takes off her cloak. Her skin kind of goes dragon scaly, and then she continues to try out with her.
Ah, I take notice of this, and then is it the end of the class?
it will let's just say it was like a break in the middle.
I see.
Because if it was end of class, everyone would have to go. She is not dragonborn, by the way,
Yeah,
but she does have like dragons.
I see.
And then yeah, that's the end of that interaction.
Life is hard.
And I guess we can end the session here before we go to after school activities.
Yeah.
And we will continue that next time. We did not get through the whole day like I was expecting, so we didn't see any combat yet. But I guess that's to be expected with all our tech. But it's fine. It's the first time back. A little bit of a issue here and there. Yeah.
Wait, so can I just never spar with anyone again?
Honestly, I had a solution set up for that if you came to class because you were supposed to spar, and then that was gonna be a thing, but you just like disappeared. So you don't know what's gonna happen for sparring, and I guess you'll only find out next time you spar, or if you talk to the teacher and be like, "Hey, by the way, teach, what are we gonna do about this one issue?"
Man. Can I get in trouble for killing someone during class? Like,
100%.
man.
Like there is some reasonable expectation of injury when people spar, but
It feels like it's a teacher's fault. I'm 14. Who's told me to do this?
which is why you will probably never spar any of those other.
I'm a 1v1 the teacher.
Okay. I guess figure out how you guys want to fight the Griffin for the next one.
Yeah.
And then figure out which clubs you possibly want to join if you want to do that yet. You can go after school and try them out. You don't have to. You guys probably forgot, and Tori never heard it the first time. She wasn't playing 2 years ago. But you can try out stuff, but you only have to decide at the end.
Try out stuff, like try out clubs? Wait, I missed like the first few sentence words.
Sentence words, nice.
There's an apostrophe
You can
S.
try out clubs and go to different, kind of like an open house for club this week, and then by the
Okay.
end of the week you have to decide if you're joining.
Can you join more than one?
No.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Actually, we can do one other quick thing. After class is over, the teacher is gonna come back to you, be like, "Oh, I was gonna let you guys know this, but I suppose I should tell you now before you go off your thing. I was gonna let you know during sparring, but the two of you seem to be exceptionally strong, and normally the combat club is restricted for people, the students in this class. But based on how strong you two are, you can do a little bit of a trial, and then they can see if you're strong enough to compete with the rest of them. So that club is also open to the both of you. Yeah, that's that.
To Jay?
No, to me and you.
Malcolm. Jay hasn't fought at all, so they don't know how strong
Oh.
he is in combat yet.
So that's like normally for upperclassmen, but we're just like super statted?
Yeah.
Not necessarily for upperclassmen. People of first year can also take that class, but not F class, not the grade F.
Oh.
Because you're in the lower thing, because you guys are on special admittance through their program. You don't have like any stuff in your past that would help.
Oh, so we're just F because they didn't know we were A's.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. I would say you're F because they wouldn't know you're higher, but A is a pretty high area to hit, so.
Oh, I don't actually know what the scale is. I almost killed a student.
If you remember I mean, there's no way you remember this. I'm probably gonna reread this speed. reality at the sound of applause. When following the teacher cue to crowd of students, you make your way to class 1F.
Yeah, I just need like a general notes part.
I'm the homeroom teacher for the first